A bicycle sharing scheme is a service in which bicycles are made available for shared use to individuals on a very short-term basis. Bike sharing is often named in different ways according to the geographical area of application, like cycle hire in the UK, public bicycle in China, and bicycle sharing here in North America. Bike share schemes allow people to borrow a bike from point A and return it to point B. Bike sharing schemes, also known as BSSs, have existed for almost 50 years, but only in the last decade have they really grown in popularity, in over 800 cities across the world and a global fleet exceeding almost 1 million bicycles. While predominantly enabling a commuting function, bike sharing allows users to undertake other key economic, social, and recreational activities. According to policy documents in various academic literatures, BSSs are expected to contribute to society in a number of ways, including, and then I'll add a little list in my PowerPoint. Now we'll break down the reality of these expectations in several categories. First being the determinants of and barriers of bicycle sharing. So, according to user surveys conducted in different cities and countries, bike sharing can improve the experience and accessibility and affordability of personal travel through greater transport choice, reduced journey times, and reduced mobility costs. In short, the evidence I found suggests that convenience is usually the main motive for somebody to use a BSS, and the broader changes in users' travel behaviors and transport mode substitution is, so I found a recent survey of active users of the London BSS, which showed that 78% of them started to cycle or cycled more as a result of these programs, and in that most BSS users surveyed in 2011 through 2012 in 4 North American cities reported an increase in their cycling levels. And when considering the changes that it has on car driving, is basically that they do actually reduce car use, and their impacts on attitudes to cyclists are prevalent as there was a study of Dublin Bikes, which is a BSS company, that reported that bike sharing can contribute towards raising awareness and acceptance of cyclists and increasing road safety for cyclists. And they found that over 80% of survey respondents were also car drivers, and of these, 93.8% said that using the Dublin Bike Scheme had raised their awareness of cyclists on the road while driving. And as for their environmental impacts, many commentators and publications supportive of bike sharing provide estimates of the CO2 emissions, resulting that bike sharing can actually have positive environmental impacts. But the significance of these results is questionable because such estimates are not normally substantiated with enough evidence. But it's kind of common sense that BSSs are helping the environment stay. So as for the idea of BIXI, a BSS based in Montreal found increased cycling levels among those who lived in proximity of docking stations, suggesting that BSSs can lead to increased cycling, thus indirectly promoting public health. However, this study does not indicate whether and to what extent the increase in cycling is accompanied by a decrease in other forms of physical activity, such as walking, as a result of bike share use. And overall, on the impacts and especially on the benefits of sharing is growing, but is still limited in terms of the range of case studies available, the methods used, the data collected and or generated, and the range of characteristics and impacts. So further research is needed to allow for a better analysis of schemes and to increase the credibility of the results.